Can praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the completion of another night and another day of fasting. We've completed a total of 10 days, I believe, and we've entered now into the 11th night. So it's important that at this point in time we renew our intentions, and it's of utmost importance that we program or reprogram our minds to the fact that this opportunity that we have in front of us, being the last, what we have remaining of the month of Ramadan, is a golden opportunity for you and I to gain complete change and transformation in this month. We can pass through this month with a few extra ibadat and a few extra salahs and a few extra adhkar, and inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward us for our efforts. Or we can look at beyond just that. We see this as an opportunity to transform ourselves from whatever bad there is, from whatever bad habits I have, from whatever bad characteristics I have, completely rid myself from any of those blameworthy qualities. If there was ever a time to do it, it's now. If we can't do it in the month of Ramadan, we won't be able to do it outside of the month of Ramadan. In the month of Ramadan, the shayateen are locked. We have our foot on our nafs. And the atmosphere is just an atmosphere where I'm willing to do good. Right? But it's important that we do it now. I think that's the point I would like to get to. In the words of Ibn Ata'illah al-Sakandari rahimahullah ta'ala, where he says, من علامات النجاح في النهايات الرجوع إلى الله في البدايات. From amongst the signs or the indications that you and I will have a successful ending to a given action is the fact that we turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the beginning of that action. In other words, I can put on autopilot mode and wait for the 27th night. Or I can fool myself into thinking there's many more Ramadans to come. So I'm doing what I can do, but I'm still the same guy at the end of the month. Still have the same characteristic. My wife is still complaining about me. Right? Whether that's going to stop, I don't know. But the reality of the matter is, I need to turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now. So, a similar sentiment of Ibn Ata'illah rahimahullah ta'ala, other scholars have expressed or paraphrased or said the same thing in a different way. When they said, Man ashraqat bidayatuhu, ashraqat nihayatuhu. Whomsoever the beginning of the action is illuminated, the end of the action will be illuminated. But then they comment on this and they say, how's that? They say, Man ashraqat bidayatuhu birruju' ila Allah, by him turning to Allah. Whomsoever the beginning of his action, the beginning of his month of Ramadan is illuminated by him turning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ashraqat nihayatuhu, the end of the month of Ramadan will be illuminated bil wusul ila Allah, by him reaching Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there's one of three categories, and there's no fourth category that we're going to find ourselves in. Either we're going to do nothing and hope for nothing, and Allah alone knows what's his ending, or we're going to physically and outwardly do some extra actions, but inwardly, Wallahu a'lam, whether there's any hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or whether I'm just relying on my actions. And the third category is the individual who turns to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through his actions, through extra nawafil, like the Taraweeh, through extra nawafil, like Qiyamul Layl, through extra nawafil, like his adhkar, extra tawbah, extra dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Outward actions, but inwardly also. Inwardly also he's crying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can change his condition. What we have in front of us is an opportunity for complete change. Whatever I want to rid myself of, I need to rid myself of from it now. Whatever transformation I want to do, I have the opportunity to do it now. We need to program our minds, we need to renew our intentions, to grab the opportunity that's in front of us in order for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's assistance to come. In order for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's assistance to come. Ibn Raslan rahimahullah ta'ala, when he speaks about the intention, The intention is of utmost importance. He speaks about the intention. What does he say about the intention? He says, whomsoever makes an intention at the beginning of the action, he renews his intention in the middle of the action, exerts himself to the utmost of his ability, and at the end of the action, he doesn't rely on his action, but he relies on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he is guaranteed acceptance. So we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, 10 days has passed. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us the opportunity and the understanding to renew our intentions, to exert ourselves, and by the end of the month, we do not rely on our actions, we do not rely on how much we've exerted ourselves, but we rely solely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to transform our conditions from whatever it may be to the best of conditions. وبهذا القدر نكتفي وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.